logarithms and stuff, and I go, I probably couldn't recall any of the equations for that to save my life.
I will say, I had a very humbling experience a little while ago when I was doing some integrals, and somebody came up to me with their pre-calculus homework, and they were like, can you help me with this? It looks like you're doing really hard math. And I was like, sure, and I looked at it, and I realized I couldn't figure out what the hell they were, like, I couldn't solve it. It was like some weird, like, pre-calculus thing, and I was like, I know how to solve this using calculus. I have no idea how to do it without calculus. So I was like, I can't help you.
Okay, by the way, the lobby's open, guys.
I'm almost ready.
Like the story I had about how I tried to help Andrew with his algebra homework, and I couldn't.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
Because like I know all the I know all the parts of algebra that matter because they keep being used after that. But there's like weirdly obscure, stupid parts of algebra that never come up again.
Yeah, like the 17 different ways to represent lines when all you really need to know is the standard one.
And one of the worst things ever is trying to deal with the weird, like, the way they teach you how to do stuff the first time, or they teach you the right way.
Yeah.
Like all the first time ways of doing things, you just look at them in just slack-jawed. like, oh yeah, the power rule for taking derivatives, cool. Oh right, there was like a stupid way before.
Yeah, I remember, like, I'm just thinking back to pre-calculus, doing limits before I knew how to do limits. And it was like, yeah, all you do is you just keep, like, checking your function for, like, variables, or, like, values that get closer and closer and closer to what you're interested in. It's like, oh.
I recall enjoying parts of algebra, but primarily, like, geometry and proportions and statistics. Because those are things that can be applied.
Is Shellen? Okay.
No, she's not.
No.
Her computer's
still
locked
having
up for some reason.
computer problems.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Windows
it's okay.
updates.
It's okay. We've got a side quest to do, and
But then you're gonna do all the side quests without
just
me.
one of them. We don't really. I don't want to do any more side quests unless I absolutely have to.
I agree.
However, we have the side quest to get our hands on the 4-person APC. So I figured we'd do that when we for Shell.
That's we need to find the Digistruct module. Is that how we do it?
Yeah, give me a second. Yep.
Okay.
I'm picking up all the side quests just in case we incidentally do them, and if we don't, we don't.
Yeah.
And if we do, we do.
I will say this: the 4-person APC sucks, but it's fun.
Yeah.
Like gameplay-wise, it's actually super garbage. But like, there's nothing. It just feels like, yeah, we're rolling out as a team in our giant Destructo tank.
Yes.
And you know, those little emotional victories are absolutely worth it.
Where's the rent-a-car?
It's
Welcome to hell.
It's inside Scooter's place.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
No, christen the APC the Negatory Necromancer.
Oh no.
That's the defeat.
I'm embracing
the sound
it.
of a destroyed dream.
No, man. Let me tell you, I could not be happier if I became a meme.
I'm only at 2%.
I would be
You're
super
updating.
stoked if I became, like, Mimi. I mean, I'm already pretty much there. It's just the problem is that all the bird memes tend to, like, burn out. Because you can't really foster a meme when only 15 people are memeing it with you.
Well, someone needs to create a graphic. That's the thing.
I've actually seen a couple of the graphic memes start to get made. There was one I saw of somebody photoshopped like Wander and I's like heads onto various people and had them exchange dialogue. And I was like telling like a really horrible pun, and Wander was just being like,
Now, as in your real ones or your mascot ones?
Oh, this is mascots. What the hell?
Yeah.
Nice. Alright, so move on to the next zone.
Yeah, sorry, the only reason why I'm stopping is because I wanted to see if I could... Oh, right, this is why I can't have...
I was actually stuck.
This is why we can't have voices in this game. There's no voice slider for Borderlands 1. I was always wondering, it's like, why is my dialogue shit? And the answer is there. Oh my god. Well,
no! I got kicked out of the car!
It's okay, there's a thing
I
on the
never
next
like
one.
entering combat with your character anyway because he's always going.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Borderlands 2.
You don't like
Yeah.
nonstop growls? What happened to your vehicle?
Remember how I said, "Oh no, what happened to the vehicle"?
Yeah, Keith, you knocked us out of it
this
pretty
thing
much.
sucks. Never mind.
Oh, on my screen you guys are fine. Weird.
No.
Well, you know, that's great that things were
It was-
working on your screen, but on the screens that matter.
On the only screen that matters. You can't argue with me. Hello, vehicle. Die. Oh, I missed it.
Isn't there a way to spawn a, there's like one paint job in Borderlands 1, I forget which one it is, but it allows you, it has like the siren, like in a pinup shot on it.
Whoop. These things are made of styrofoam.
Oh yeah,
And-
the vehicle physics in this game
Honestly,
is hilarious because
Yeah,
of how...
it's scrap mechanic levels of
Halo
can
has
be
more
wrong.
realistic vehicle physics.
Yeah, it's just like, everything has like 1 like kilogram of mass or something.
No, it makes sense because we're in space.
We're not. Oh, right. That is actually true. The apparently the gravity on Pandora is like way lower than.
Yep.
That's like
on
a bad
Earth,
barrier, right?
which is why we're able to jump as crazy
we
as
have to
we
get
are.
rid of that? I can't see
No,
if
keep
you
going.
No, you
Keep
can go through
going.
that. You can go through that wall.
Yeah, we already got rid of this.
The line's spooky.
Yeah, if it's just the line around, it's fine. If it's the lines across, then that's when you have to...
Yeah. Why weren't you immediately aware of the total arbitrary rules, Keith?
That I've never seen before.
Yeah.
That's something that came up when I was playing Portal Stories Mel, is that you suddenly encounter weird laser walls that weren't in the main game of Portal 2.
I did not care much for Portal Stories, Mel. I couldn't get I got stuck. Damn it.
What? What was that?
You guys
that was
did barrel
that
roll.
was a perfect backflip.
It was. It was totally
Oh, wait,
undesired.
it
I
was
wasn't even
backflip
going
as opposed to a side
fast.
flip?
Yeah. So Keith hit a ramp, and like,
I kind of was off course, then right when I hit the ramp I hit boost, and I did a perfect backflip like 20 feet into the air. It was weird.
Man, I'm proud of you.
But all the good things happen off camera.
I just wish we had a better third-person camera so I could see more.
Oh yeah?
Well, I mean, that flip would have been really sweet if it would, like, throw me into a cinematic cam whenever it happened. Like, instead of fixing their physics, if they had just accepted it and being like, whenever physics gets real fucky, that's when we just zoom out.
That's when
and
the
stuff.
camera zooms out and is just like, you're in for a treat.
They've
Dude,
just
I'd
gotta,
be
they've
so
just
down
gotta
with that.
really carefully script for completely accidental scenarios.
Yes,
Isn't that what
exactly.
happened in Mario Kart? Whenever you hit someone with a special shell and it would
Come,
just
bird,
show
you're coming with me. Oh, never mind.
I am
slow-mo
vibrating.
scene.
Yeah, I was having that too. It happened when I got into the car.
I'm collecting shock cores.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to collect like 70 of them or something like that.
Yeah, let's not do it. Let's just
Hey.
go back.
Did you know that you could actually walk down on the rocks over here?
No, didn't.
Yeah,
Is
you
there-
can do it.
is there a reason
No,
to do
it's like a
so?
glitch zone. But
Oh.
I mean, while we're here, I might as well like check it out. Like a couple of friends
What
and
the-
I, we were playing this
Whoa.
game and we did that.
Keith, do you see this?
Yes.
Oh my God! So
Bird.
Bird,
Yeah,
can you come over to us?
I'm coming over, but I need a
All right,
second.
Keith,
And
never get out of this vehicle.
Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on.
I love you.
Hang on, let me see. Oh. Nice. I like how you were trying to go for Titanic, but you sang completely the wrong song.
It's happened.
Yep.
That's happened like 10 times.
It was like the wrong
the court-
song, the wrong singer, and the wrong genre, but...
Yes.
Hey,
But
man.
it's the specific song that's been misquoted by me over the course of the last 3 years that you know what I'm doing.
That was
That's
Whitney Houston, right?
True. Yeah, he sang
I've
Whitney
misquoted
Houston.
that song ever
As
since that one
opposed to
time you and like
Celine
Spider
Dion.
you and like Spider or Pocket Pack or someone all like stood on top of a ship in
Ah,
Gmod.
that's one of my favorite moments ever.
That was the first time that the horrible wrong song was used.
The-
and it's never
no,
stopped
I
being used.
I sang the right one. Everybody else sang the wrong one.
Exactly.
Okay, so here's the question: will Keith remain in not quite T-posed,
Forever.
as long as we're in this car, or do the moment we change the area, will it?
What I love
The
is
moment
that
you
his-
change it, he's gonna.
What I love is that his legs
reset.
animate.
Is he
I
like
like it.
running
It
in
just
place?
looks like you're...
When I rotate side to side, but I walk.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah,
No,
he
he's
does sidles
stepping.
sideways
Like
awkwardly.
I'm still animated. I'm not T-posed. It just
Yeah.
thinks that I'm not doing what I'm doing right now. which is that I'm.
Anyway, yeah, you can go down
launching
here.
rockets with my
Check it out.
feet.
You're controlling.
This is
with
every
the,
DDR player's dream.
There's like a little secret zone down over here.
Can't even see the enemies though, past my character. This third person.
Yeah, he's gonna explore the secret zone.
Yeah, guys.
We had to kill shit, dude.
Have
You
they
only
ever
have,
made a
like, a,
DDR game that was sort of like a fantasy adventure or something? That's how you beat monsters. I mean, I know that there's the Tomb of the Necrodancer.
Well, there's-
Necronomicon.
Yeah, Necronomicon sequence. Necrodancer.
Metronomicon.
Oh, Metronomicon, sorry. There was actually another game that came out pretty much at the same time as Metronomicon that had like the exact same gameplay, which is really strange.
But could you actually hook
Yeah.
up a pad?
As far as I
and
can tell, there's actually no
potentially-
Yes.
purpose to any of this stuff over here, but like you can totally land on the rocks.
Wait,
Yeah,
did
go
you-
for it.
My
I
one
think it's just like a
cousin-
glitch.
My one cousin lost like 30 to 50 pounds
Oh
playing
yeah,
DDR.
Keith was like a svelte, not whatever his current weight is, for a while because of DDR. And then he went from DDR to WoW, and it's like, well,
Aww.
And then I was like, wow.
Damn, dude, that was weak.
I have gained 3 chins and 60 levels.
I have
My eye
gained
level's
the chin of
amazing.
1,000 truths.
What happens when your epidermis prestiges?
Gross.
Uh,
Your epidermis is showing.
Look at how you don't even have to shoot at things to get hit them with a missile. That's a
Yeah,
good
because of
feeling.
heat seeks.
Those are like barnacles, huh?
So Windows
is this-
decided this
what
was
is
the
this place?
perfect.
Oh, you're getting
Windows
sticky
decided
keys.
this was the perfect time. No, not sticky keys. For I think it's installing whatever the big patch is. Shell's only at 14%.
yeah.
Ooh, that texture
Yeah.
pop, severe.
Well, oh yeah, it definitely miffs. Or
Oh, I'm-
LODs a little bit
oh, I'm in
strangely.
Bird's vehicle.
Yeah, you've been in Bird's vehicle.
I didn't realize.
Welcome to Bird's
Okay, that is
vehicle.
really annoying.
What, the LOD? Oh no,
Yeah.
the
Did you
shooting.
guys-
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
you guys
Welcome to
remember
Jurassic
when
Park.
you surpassed 100 pounds, like probably back at the end of elementary school?
5th grade.
I don't remember
I
elementary
don't
school,
remember
really.
that.
My mom specifically remembers because I started
Ow.
freaking out at the doctor's
That-
office,
how?
being like, "Oh my, I'm over 100 pounds," and she goes, "Are you gonna start getting an eating disorder or something because of this? What's going
Why
on?"
does
And
that?
it's just that.
Wait, that kills you?
Yes.
Why is that the one
Yes.
thing that
I
can kill you?
don't know.
I don't know.
But it was
Anyway,
just,
Shell, what's your eating disorder story?
Oh, my mom thought I was going to acquire an eating disorder because I was upset at the doctor's office, having my weight over 100 for the first time, sort of starting to get into puberty kind of thing. And she's like, this is normal. And I go, but, like, cause, throughout your life, when you're a kid, you never think that being over 100 pounds is acceptable. So it's just a weird number.
Has like a whole
But-
extra
This is
digit.
a sad story.
Huh?
Nothing. That
The
just,
loss
that just
of
felt like a sad
childhood
story.
innocence.
Get in the APC, Keith.
Well,
This
Oh,
thing
do you
looks
already
like
have it?
ass.
I've been
Yeah,
at
by
a
the
very
way.
healthy
Oh, the
weight
Lancer?
ever since.
Yeah, it looks atrocious.
So is Keith in the secondary?
Yeah, he can get into the secondary. It shoots mines. It's really cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, the mine layer is actually really
are there
powerful.
3 turrets, or is the 4th player just like given the shit seat in the front? Where they're just
I
like-
believe the 4th player is given a shit seat, yes.
Ah, that sucks. All right.
Every time I click, it just explodes.
well,
like,
I
I'm
The
mean,
nice thing about the
seeing-
Lancer is that it has like a billion hours of boost.
That's good. So seeing as Shell is here in spirit, do we want to just kind of progress and she can just commentate as though she were here?
This
Seeing
is
as
taking
that
a
makes-
long
with that?
time.
Well, she's ahead of us in level. It shouldn't matter too much.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I mean,
Alright.
so long as the
Here.
progress that you make doesn't prevent
put
me
us
from
on the
making
main quest, I
progress
guess.
with you.
Well, that is the main quest. We could do like core collection or no, wanted dead doesn't do much. Here.
No, I don't like that one.
How about road rage and or power leech?
Alright, sounds good. We can
Yeah,
do
these are non-plot related
We're
stuff.
gonna
Fire
take the
machines.
Ridgeway bypass because it's the most pointless thing I've ever seen in this game.
This environment looks so empty.
Yeah,
Oh, this sucks.
Sprawling sand
I
as
don't
far as
have-
you can see.
I don't have
Welcome to
auto-aim
Celethid.
anymore.
no, you don't.
Why
Nope.
would I ever drive this?
Friends.
Dude, you wanted it. Remember how I said this thing was actually really, really terrible?
I
It's like
just
the
wanted
same.
to,
It's
dude.
like the same
I
reason
just,
people drive the Spectre in Halo 2.
I just wanted to pretend
Yeah.
we're playing Final Fantasy
It's not a
15
good
in
vehicle.
Borderlands.
I just have so many feelings and copyright strikes.
It's just one copyright strike. Just one.
You got a strike?
No, it wasn't a strike. But
Okay,
they took down the they locked the video, so like nobody
Yeah.
could watch it.
Has it
Really,
been
for me, it was
unlocked
blocked
since
in
you've
all.
removed it?
It was
And
mobile
darling,
devices.
darling,
Oh, I wasn't paying
stand
attention. I
by
just knew that it was
me.
blocked, and I was just like, this is not.
Yes,
This
you
is
can't
not
block.
worth
It was
it.
blocked
Oh,
on video
darling,
game consoles and
stand
phones and
by
stuff like
me.
that.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. So you can't like listen to the song. I guess Universal's stupid.
The
They don't
interesting
want-
thing is when
They don't
he
want to play
mentioned
on
it,
anything that where ads don't always play. They want to take as much money as they can from it. That's the entire reason.
That is.
Yeah, I think of
unbelievably
all
dumb.
the songs they could have chosen, Stand By Me is like the one that's like the most copyrightable. It's like, oh, this is a song that's been in every movie.
Well, I played Type 0, and its opening song was such a like protected like J-pop song that it blocked the entire video for everybody.
Yeah.
So it's just a thing now, is that Square Enix games open and close with a heavily copyrighted song.
I just
edit it out.
I just skipped that scene in Final Fantasy because I was just like, nobody needs to hear the characters bickering over who gets to pitch the car. Not pitch, push the car. Words. I'm really tired.
Although it is the scene that sets up the entire reason why everything's happening at the beginning of the game.
Well, no,
let me
like
guess.
it
Ancient
it
Evil, somebody destroying the world.
So the thing
No,
is,
the
they
car
get
broke down.
they get to the point. The way the song works is it doesn't start playing until you start pushing the car. So I waited for the dialogue to play, and then
I pushed my car into oncoming traffic.
Oh, I didn't have oncoming traffic. Though you can cause traffic jams in that game, which is kind of great.
I'm hungry. I'm
That
gonna
seems
snack
funny.
on something.
It is amusing. It's actually like a rather well-made game comparatively. Like I'm
Compared to
pretty
what?
impressed with what they've
Square
done.
Enix game. It's gonna be
No,
good.
no. 13 had issues.
Wasn't it the
first
one where like you could actually like walk around the battlefield in theory? In the like the fights.
13 was just a turn-based game.
yeah, 12 was the one where you could walk around the battlefield.
Oh.
Yeah, 13
Yeah.
had like a slightly active element to it or something, where the timing had a thing going on like they'd like to have in their games, but it was still a turn-based.
Well, the
combat
characters
game
would
where you
automatically
by
fight.
menus.
Like
you want them to.
Oh right, the characters would automatically fight. That's
Yeah,
right.
13 was the one where you could just program more or less the game to play itself, and if you did it right, you never had to do shit.
Yeah,
Well,
I
you
remember
you
a
always
lot
had
of
to
people
do
being
stuff because
really
it
pissed
would
off.
Well, no, you always had to do stuff because the actual thing you had to do, instead of constantly giving orders to your characters what moves to do, was that you had to be shifting what class all of your party members were in mid-fight over and over again to survive different phases of bosses and stuff. You had to defend against certain things, but then punish certain weaknesses, so you'd be switching back and forth between configurations of classes.
It's weird, but it actually kind of makes sense.
It was just the dress.
It sounds like
spheres
a
from
good
10-2.
idea for a game, but it sounds like it was really poorly done.
It was Final Fantasy X too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dress spheres where everybody could be every class.
No.
Mom, mom, mom.
I liked 10 too. I was also a horny
Charlie's
teenager
Angels,
when
the
10
video
came
game?
out.
Smack.
That was such a Charlie's Angels game.
It was.
But does
But
anyone really
I
care
told you
about-
that Riku was my waifu.
Her outfit, though, like looking back on it, is just
It
like,
was so stupid. Why would you take the sleeves off of a sweater? That's the
Yeah, I
whole
don't
point
know.
of a sweater.
No, Bird. Riku is my laifu.
I mean, I'm gonna be totally honest. As a generally warm person, I actually really wish I had sleeve attachments that I could put on like a
That's a
lighter thing.
warm-blooded American.
Well, okay, so I have the problem where like I put on a sweatshirt and I'm like really, really uncomfortably warm, and my arms are cold because like, you know, a lot of the warmth is centered around the torso, and it's like, no. Keep my arms warm. I don't care about the rest, because that keeps itself warm.
So you run around with just like arm wraps and no clothes.
I mean, could happen.
Yeah, I don't think we can make that jump. I think there's a jump over this way, though. We're supposed to go.
Welcome to Birdcatcher Driving Simulator. As his name just violently vibrates in the middle of my screen.
Hey, you're the one vibrating on my end of things, Vibro SB.
Are we going somewhere? I can't tell. I just don't know what's happening right now. I'm mostly just clicking to explode a lot because I have nothing else to do as a passenger. But our whole vehicle explodes, so that's interesting.
I'm trying really hard to,
hit things.
Yeah.
But you have like that weird like shoot up delay and it sucks.
Yeah, especially because like it doesn't go where kind of I'm aiming either. It's awkward.
Yeah.
This car sucks.
There's also that weird trait of Borderlands car combat where it mostly feels like you're better off just driving past everything anyway.
Yeah.
You're like, why am I fighting things?
Now we're
Keith,
all
did you have a waifu?
Model?
A waifu?
Yeah.
No, not really.
Oh, that's a shame.
They are
It's
dead
the,
Avatar
Jinx.
polygon people.
It's whatever that chick is from Demon Souls.
My waifu is Mr. Mime.
That thing's so terrifying. Why does
It is
exist?
terrifying. It's such a
Yeah.
waste of a Pokemon.
It's
Bird,
one of
we
the
can't-
best ones
we
to
can't
point
make
to
this
of
jump.
how stupid Gen 1 was also at times.
We can make this jump.
Oh no!
No, we
are
can't make this jump.
family.
Not in this fat ass vehicle.
Saved
So-
by the
This is
tiny
also-
pole?
Is this the... Oh yeah, this is the exit we're going for.
All right, here's the thing.
You're gonna
I
give it
feel
a
like
go
this was
anyway.
supposed to
Damn
be-
it!
I feel like this whole
I think
level
we're
was
too
supposed to
wide
be
for
some
the
sort of like
poles.
radical driving level that's super fun to zip around in, but then they made it like 5 times larger than it should have been. So it's mostly just a commute. You did the
wait,
same thing
hold
I
on,
did with Shell
hold
over
on.
and over again.
No!
Wander, don't fall.
Haha!
All right,
See,
if you make
bitches?
it over and teleport me, then we can like get all this.
And
back
I'll
on
stay in the
track.
vehicle so it comes with us.
Go for it.
Ta-da! Where are you? Like down by the mines?
Yeah, I
And
fell
drop
down
bomb.
to the mines.
Am I dropping mines down towards you right now? Because I'm not blowing up up here.
No, they're clipping onto like an invisible wall.
Oh,
Yeah.
my role is boring.
Yeah. There's
There
a
should be a
reason that the
switch to-
Lancer is really, 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 really bad.
There should be a switch to driving position button. If I get out, I'll just fall.
It's control.
Since all I'm thinking about right now are nuts because of cashews, not the other type of nuts, cashew nuts.
That's fine. I was just saying it. I was thinking of Riku.
Cole's not doing anything.
She is nuts.
No.
Alright, Bird. Next
What?
time you feel the urge to draw, Jinx, Riku.
Mush
them together. Double your waifu.
Remix.
So my question.
I've been working on concept art.
Wouldn't
Thank
you
you very
just
much.
end up with a Riku with blackface? I don't think that's a good drawing
or
to make.
Riku in a red dress. Pretty much.
Wouldn't Riku in a red dress just be like the villains of 10-2?
I
don't
yes.
remember.
That was some blonde lady in an extravagant dress.
I honestly played 10-2 for about 5 minutes and then
He was
was like, I
basically
hate this
Team
game,
Rocket.
and just stopped playing it.
10-2 basically had Team Rocket in it.
Yeah.
So my question
It
was,
was
what
just-
are? Oh, sorry. Oh,
What
this
were
was
you
about
gonna
the cashew nuts.
Oh.
So
Run
what are
faster,
your-
Wander.
What are your favorite nuts? Like nut variety?
Cashews.
You like cashews too? Okay.
Yep.
Are we not changing maps or something? What's going on?
I think we are.
Yeah,
I'm
why-
not
but you're
entirely
the one
sure.
in charge of that.
My
We've, like, looped
marker
all
is
the way back around.
my marker is like right here, so I assume it's directly below me.
So we're waiting here for no reason.
Maybe
Yeah,
I found like
drop off the highway and see if the marker's down there.
I
Oh,
found like-
yeah, it's the bomb. You're supposed to find the bomb.
Damn
The
it.
bomb is on the ground underneath that thing. Yeah.
Damn it!
Okay. So Keith,
Well-
what's your favorite nut?
What?
What's your favorite nut?
I don't know.
Do you eat nuts?
Is it the honey nut?
Not in particular.
Of Cheerio fame?
let's see. Keith, do you still get those like deliveries of the like super healthy snacks or whatever? Or have you given that up by this point?
I used to pay for Nature Box like a few years ago.
But you've given up? Okay.
I basically cut every subscription when I moved out.
Makes
Because
sense.
I didn't want to worry about budget things. And then I just
Makes
didn't.
sense.
I'm looking forward to moving to Seattle and getting Amazon Fresh. Where
Bird, you
I'll just
zoomed
set
away
up,
from
like,
me and I'm sad.
Just teleportal.
Like, where? Oh,
I don't know,
right.
man. Wherever you want.
Right.
Anywho, yeah, I'm really looking forward to having Amazon Fresh, where just like I can just order like any groceries I want and have them just delivered to my door.
Huh. Now, is
Yep.
that to the Amazon building or like your home?
No, my apartment.
Hey, if you're in the Seattle area, I think it's just a
Yeah.
thing that you can do.
Yep.
I
Well,
desperately
never have to
need
go
your
grocery
guys' help.
shopping.
There's something I like about grocery
Can
shopping.
you guys see that I'm like dying over and over again up here?
Yeah, well, we weren't anywhere near there. Now,
Yeah, I
now
know.
I am. But...
It's not your fault for being here. It's just this is such a like weird mess.
Oh yeah, this area sucks. I forgot about this hellhole.
At least they die pretty quick.
It makes me wonder if one would spend more time scouring a website to order their food versus just milling about a store, choosing the items.
No, it's way
It's-
faster going through a website. I've done it once,
Yeah.
and it was amazing.
You see,
Doors
I
are
would
often
be.
specifically designed to help you not find things so you're there longer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my god, where
Also,
am
you
I?
just set up recurring purchases.
Oh, what the
It's
fuck?
like every Wednesday, I want milk.
Bird?
Yeah.
I like how the guy who made this level was like, you know what make Borderlands really exciting is being massive and empty.
Hey, Bird, check the map where we are, by the way.
I know.
What the hell?
It's actually not that far. You just boost.
No,
over
I know,
there and you're there
especially
in a
because we have
second.
a...
Go to the
we
left.
have a
You
car.
can also teleport to my car that's here right now.
Oh, yeah, that would make sense, too. Well, we
This way. Gotcha.
But it's just such a, like, dumb level. I don't know. I'm
I
looking
think
forward to
that
beating this
General
game and never
Knoxx-
coming back.
Like the level design in some areas is like really packed and fun, and in other areas it's like dead. No.
Rolling desert hills of
What?
boring.
You don't want to go boom?
No.
Why don't you want to go boom, Bird?
Because you're not Riku.
Oh.
Boom, boom, boom.
That's bang. That's
So how do you
bang,
feel?
Bird.
How do you feel about lightning, Bird?
I don't know how to answer your question.
Have you ever shocked yourself intentionally?
Riku had a crippling fear of
Intentionally,
lightning.
no.
Yes.
Unintentionally, yes.
Am I
What'd
the only
you
one who
do?
remembers that anymore?
Oh
I
yeah,
remember she
Riku
had
was
a fear
scared
of
of lightning. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
You get to
you
the
guys-
lightning fields and she's
You guys
having
never
a
made
bad
it far
day.
in your 10 remastered playthrough, did you?
No, but I've played the whole thing, so I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I played 10 and did that stupid challenge where it's like avoid 10 billion lightning bolts or whatever.
That was stupid. I didn't do
That
that,
was
part.
stupid.
Wasn't
A
that
lot
to
of
get,
the-
like that was to get
Yeah.
Riku's limit break weapon or something like
Yeah,
that.
the limit
Oh,
break
no, no,
weapons
no,
were
no,
such a
it's-
pain in the stupid to get. I don't know why
Yeah.
I bothered with them.
Especially because you can easily beat the
Yeah,
game
you can
without them.
easily beat the game without them. It's
Like-
just so you can fight like Stradivarius and like all that stuff in the like the monster arena or whatever.
It's like all that stupid post-game stuff in the I Am Setsuna where it's like, I can get super powerful for no reason.
Ah,
Woo! This serves no purpose besides just doing it. Yay! Look how high
I love
level I am for
thunderstorms.
fighting monsters that are just copies of things I fought already. I fell through a hole. Oh.
Yeah, I fell through a hole too. It sucked.
That's not.
Clap.
That wasn't a good
Donker.
feeling.
Ah! They're up here with us!
Jesus.
There are a lot of images. May angry.
We're getting
Stupid
hangry.
Okay, let's see if I can kill the Skag Rider. This is a Brabble.
God,
I
they're
was
so
shooting at
tiny
something,
and
but then it
fast.
got too dark for me to see what I was shooting at.
They're so tiny and fast. Stop it.
I'm so glad I can just punch the AI right out of enemies.
Punch the AI out of them.
Dude, I was
Yeah.
fighting a badass midget, and, like, he wasn't dying particularly fast, but all he would do would just kind of stand there while I punched him in the face. And that's pretty much the end of it. And I was like, yes, just keep doing this, and we will have no problem. Ah.
Gotta be bad netcode or something, because I can just point a gun straight at somebody and have them take up my entire screen and not hit them. Like, why do I gun? Why do I even gun?
Well, the guns in this one are pretty damn inaccurate from what I remember. Like,
Well, I'm
even
using a
beyond their
sniper
circles.
rifle, and he's taking up my entire screen, and it's missing.
Yeah.
Too close for it to be missing.
Blind fire with sniper rifles in this game does not work
What
right.
kind of gun is this?
A shotgun?
I can't
Keith,
tell what
did
guns
you,
are in this game. I can't tell
Keith,
what
did you-
category anything is.
Keith, did you get a copy of Maze or nah?
Yeah.
He's good.
It's funny.
Anyway, we need to get out of this area. There's no point being here anymore. Yep.
Blue shotgun? You are.
Ah, you found a purple weapon.
No, that's the one I already had. I dropped it for a moment.
Optimus.
Oh, by like holding the button down on accident.
No, I was swapping out different guns.
Have any of you guys read the book Hyperion?
I have no
No.
idea what that is.
It's a book
It's
series.
fucked up.
It is messed up.
Shell's like, we were pretty early on in our relationship, and Shell's like, my favorite book is Hyperion. So I'm like, all right.
No,
I'll
it's
give
not
this-
my favorite book. It's the one I was reading at the time that I thought was really
Okay.
good.
So she's like, you should read this, and I get to this like, whomever wrote the book must have had some really strange fetishes.
I skipped those parts.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me more.
So they'd get along great with a necroscope writer.
So like, there was one guy. There was one that I specifically remember where like the main character is having sex with a random woman that he's supposed to be looking for like a while, underneath like a corpse tree.
Oh.
Well, blood rained on them and stuff. And it's just
It
like,
was weird.
what the
That
fuck?
was the weird part of it. So, the premise
This does not seem
is-
like a book Shell would read.
No,
I'm
it was one that was
confused.
recommended to me by a friend, and
Said
then
no.
I figured I'd read it. And the majority of it's interesting, but yeah, it really should be a thriller film if it was ever made into a movie. But it's about this planet, and it
How
has
did you
these,
do that?
these
I
ancient
don't know.
ruins
I wasn't
on it.
even near it.
That was me, and apparently that has some serious
And there's
range
this
on
creature called the Shrike that dwells in these ruins. And you're familiar with what Shrike birds are, right?
Nope.
Yeah, kinda.
Shrike birds are these cute little birds, and they will find insects and promptly impale them on thorns and watch them die before they
Yeah.
eat them. Like, they just save their snacks that way. So this creature, the Shrike, is akin to that. It's essentially like some kind of cybernetic super AI blade monster, and it has 4 arms. It's about 9 feet tall, ruby red eyes, a terrifying maw, etc. And supposedly, there's like a pilgrimage that happens
Go
every
into
once in a
this
while.
Is the
Gap
quest
over here, yeah. I think it's
Yes.
in this gap.
Okay.
And I forget if it's 7 or if it's 9 people, but they all are allowed to meet the Shrike, but only one of them has their wish granted and the other ones die. So, during the book, various chapters focus on a particular character in this adventuring party. And so there's like a monk who has some parasite that's living in him. There's a commando. There's an old man whose daughter has gone missing because she was a researcher in the ruins and got taken up by some time warp. It turns out that the Shrike is also a time traveler, or at least the ruins themselves are.
Yeah, when
I'm
we
not
say,
gonna lie, this book actually, like, this series sounds really good.
it's interesting. There's definitely like some good elements to it. It's just like, I was reading it, and I think a lot of this is flavored by the fact that I met Shell very early on, and this being a book she recommends to me, and I'm just like reading about this dude having sex
I
under a
skipped
blood
that
tree,
part.
and I'm just like,
I skipped it.
this is really weird from this girl who's like, as far as I can tell, like,
Super
Terrified
brutish,
of
yeah.
everything.
yes. It was very
Down
strange.
by the blood tree.
Ah.
Blood
Crap.
tree.
Like and it wasn't like just like,
Well-
and they made love under the blood tree. No, it was pretty graphic what was going on. It was just like,
For
this is
goodness-
like,
Hey, I
It
mean,
was
if you're
like-
gonna write a scene like that in,
that's a good point. I mean, you might as well if you're already. if you're
but what
going
was
that far.
also interesting about it was that there was a lot of political strife going on between various corporations and something called the hegemony, which was
Hegemony, I think.
hegemony.
Hegemony.
hegemony, or however you
Hegemony.
pronounce it.
Yeah, well, I mean,
was
Keith is getting hegemony confused with the main character from Harry Potter.
Oh, you mean Hermione? What?
No, Ron.
In any case- Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff in it. Unfortunately, I got through it's actually a quadrilogy that's been split into 2 story arcs. One that takes place long after the other one.
I'm having problems. I just want to interrupt for a second.
Just punching.
So I have the perk for Brick that makes it so he like charges towards his target. I'll be punching a guy and then I'll charge straight through him to punch the guy behind him. So like I did that 4 times. It was really confusing. I was just like, I'm punching the badass bruiser. He's dying, and then suddenly I'm elsewhere, and I'm just like, this is new. What?
Yep.
I used to think that Hermione's name was pronounced Hermione.
I thought it was,
I thought it was Hermione.
I also read the entire
I thought it was
book
Hermione.
Oh, I read the entire first book, only realizing at the end that they were called prefects and not perfects. I was like, wow, that's a really strange laudatory title for a person. But alright.
Our halls are ruled by the perfects.
I'd never heard of the term prefecture before.
Nah, 'cause they're all British words.
They are all British words. They're like, oh, Harry went down the lane.
Well, maybe it's a little bit less.
that incredibly obscure word we'd never figure out over here in America. Lane.
There's this one hymn that he used to sing in church that was decidedly unbelievably British. It's called like I don't remember, but it's something about like the general theme is that you can meet saints wherever, like just any old person can be a saint as long as they live like a good life or whatever. And some of the words are like, you can find saints in alleys or at tea time and stuff like that.
That just reminds me of the television show, what was it, All My Angels or something?
Are we supposed to run along the power lines or something?
Touched by an
we're
Angel,
supposed
that's
to go
what
over
it
here,
was.
and then
Bird jumped forward at the concrete over there and then fell through it because it wasn't real.
yeah, it's okay. We're almost done.
It was such a great. I saw you phase through a solid object, then go ha, like just this whimper.
That's how it felt, though.
How I felt on the inside.
Hey, look at that drifter over there being an asshole.
Worth having.
Sure. Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
he's
it's
just
doing-
revolver sniper.
he's
He's
just
like he's doing
jiggy-
like a mating dance with her cars.
He's just jiggity dancing. He's having a good time in life. Don't
Yeah,
judge
fair
him.
enough.
All right, Bird. Actually, we should head for that guy. 'Cause
Yeah, we
he's-
should head for that
he's the-
car.
That's
Hopefully
our car
doesn't
there.
kill us.
I think we'll be fine. I mean, you can always hop in the car and just hide.
Really bad at
I
comparing
like
stats.
I like the auto hosting feature that Twitch has, but sometimes you get hosted by people that I have no idea who they are.
Well, I've noticed it's a thing where people will set auto host to like try and get your attention and stuff. So like for a while, I would have people being like hosting me and being like, "You're welcome
Get
for
it.
the host," and I'm just like,
God.
"Okay."
Wait, was its mouth on its rear end?
Oh my god, did one of them just jump over us?
Yeah, I just dodged under it. and
Good timing. But yeah,
yeah,
like
I was like,
people,
oh no.
like people with no YouTube following or Twitch following would be like hosting me and be like repeatedly, "You're welcome for the host," and I'm like, "What?"
Man,
You sure helped
people
me a
have
lot,
the weakest hustle.
whoever you were.
Drive fast. I shoot at the explosive mines. Bird is starting to juke to make it harder.
A little bit. Alright.
Oh man, it's
this way.
It's
Want me to
rough
tell you guys about
comparing
another
class
weird
mods
series?
it's like it'll be like +3, 4,
never
3
mind.
on these skills and +2, 3, 2 on these skills. What are those skills? I don't know. Compare it with
You
the
have
chart,
to go
with the
look them
chart.
up.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's miserable trying to figure out which one's better. To the point where I just kind of
Sebastian
don't
is too-
care.
Get out your menu.
No.
Get out your way.
Turn up for what? Actually, maybe I shouldn't get out. There's that item. It wasn't any good.
What's the longest novel
I had a
series you
sniper
guys
rifle
have
on the
read
floor that I might have
haven't
wanted to hold on to. Oh well.
been adapted into film or anything else?
That
Or...
haven't been adapted into the film?
Okay,
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
in terms of
I
quite
guess
sequential,
Animorphs?
Oh, they have a television show.
There was
Yeah.
a show with Iceman in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's a show, not a movie.
Well, okay,
Yeah,
so it
even
hasn't
the
been
television's
adapted
better than
into.
movies.
It's not famous
Uh,
enough to have gotten
Did
a
Wheel
show
of
or a
Time
game
ever
or
get a
anything.
TV show? Because I
Oh,
read
yeah,
that
it got
and
a
I
movie,
regret it.
I
It did?
think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Masquerada should have been a movie or a TV show.
Yeah.
That's a really
Didn't have
Oh,
good
I can see
question.
it too.
Pretty much everything I read has been adapted.
There's a lot of hyperlinear games that would be
So that
better
means
off
you haven't
being
found
movies.
any obscure
Yes.
things that were interesting to you. Because I find that I try to find novel series that haven't been adapted, expressly so that I can find something new that hasn't really caught on. I don't want
That's
to
an
sound
interesting
hipster or
way.
anything.
I read
But-
a
Yeah, no,
comic
I
that-
get where you're coming from. You just want to find something, like, new.
I read a comic that I
'cause-
thought should be adapted, and I think they're adapting it, and it's probably going to get ruined.
Oh, yeah, we all
that-
read Ghost in the Shell.
No, Logan. Old Man Logan.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Though, I mean, I'm gonna be totally honest. I did not actually like the Old Man Logan, like.
So the Old
Comic
Man
book
Logan
run.
comic heavily features Hawkeye and the Incredible Hulk. So
Yeah,
the
I
movie's
did-
going to be
I-
great.
I didn't
Yeah,
like
really.
The X-Men only property movie's going to be great that has access to no Marvel characters.
Yeah, except for like, there's no way the Hulk part would even remotely, like, ever be on film. That is way too fucked up for a Marvel property to show.
Yeah.
Incredible
for
Hulk.
people
Oh wait,
that-
the thing that I has never been made into anything would actually I like would actually be Necroscope, obviously.
Necroscope? Okay, what's that about?
We did an extensive podcast discussion about what it was about.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
That was the one where the parasites create basically vampires,
Oh.
Yeah, I remember that.
I
and
see.
everyone was
Okay.
like, "What the fuck is this?" Because I started describing like buildings made out of people,
Oh yeah.
and
yeah.
the only adaptation it has is there's a graphic novel adaptation.
Hey, Bird, I'd like to point out, with me in the turret, it really just looks like we jammed me in there. It doesn't even look like I'm doing anything. Like, it looks like my character doesn't fit, so we're just kind of like...
Well, I mean, look
you
at his
stuff him
hands.
in. I can't, because of
Ah.
the way the camera
Oh.
goes,
Look at
because they're always on the other side.
Yeah.
But, like, it really does just look like my character's just
Hi,
been,
guys.
like, wedged in there.
I
like,
mean,
the
From my
fat kid in the
perspective, your
tube.
character's hands look like he's playing a Game Boy, or like a PSP or something.
He must be
I guess-
uncomfortable.
I guess I read Uzumaki. That hasn't been adapted to anything. That's
Oh, yeah.
That's a manga, and that's like a fairly involved series. Like that takes a couple hours to get through.
Uzumaki or like any of his other things, basically.
Yeah.
You can make an
Although they
anthology
did get
out of his
adaptations,
books.
they would be like gruelingly like terrifying.